Guys, do your favorite summer jeans have a tear? We've got easy mending hacks now with Denise Wild. So some of these are going to not even involve a needle and thread.
Nope.
So some of them are no-sew, which is great. Some of them do, but like an easy sort of sewing project.
Super easy. Of course, if you have a sewing machine, if you're a skilled sewer, or even if you're comfortable using a sewing machine, you can definitely add patches using a sewing machine, either a straight stitch all the way around or a zigzag. If you're extra fancy and have an embroidery machine, you could add a gorgeous decorative detail to cover up a stain or a tear or anything like that.
Yeah.
Little patches as well. And then I'm going to show you, before we skip past all the sewing, a very important hand sewing stitch. So I have one here for you
I'm gonna
too.
do one
I know,
too.
it's a surprise.
Are these patches for the knees?
Well, these could be like the elbow, you know, of a sweater, of course, or the knees. So what you're going to do, this is called a backstitch by hand. It's the most secure hand stitch. You're going to double up or quadruple up your thread. Basically what you do is you come back on yourself. So you come up through the hole, and then you kind of loop around behind. Of course, can I do this?
I didn't do any fun looping, but how do you know where to come?
It's kind of tricky, you know, you kind of poke it.
So this is a good way for me to learn on national TV.
Right, exactly. I told you this was
She's like, it's kind of tricky, but you know, just do it.
This one has, this is leather that already has holes poked in. If you didn't have that.
I just can't find the hole.
There you go.
I know, but that was my finger also.
Watch this one. So basically you come out and then back it up behind there, so you're all good to go, and then that's in there nice and securely.
So I'm happy we're going to be talking. I did it wrong. So I'm happy we're going to be talking about this, because the other day I'm a big believer in don't throw out the clothes. Either the clothes gets donated or the clothes to get reused. Right. So Eva's like, oh, these are my favorite leggings, and I have a hole in the leggings. Like, oh, well, you give them to me. Mommy will patch them right up. Yes. I did such a bad job. I did such a bad job.
Okay, so here are some easy solutions.
Show me.
So these are some iron-on options, which are super great. And of course, you could go very creative, like little decorative, fun things. These are really popular on jackets, but of course on your pants as well. You can also, when you hit your local fabric store or craft store, you can find these cotton twill or denim patches.
So you can see. So all the different grades of denim.
All of the different colors and tones, and they actually have dry adhesive on the back, so you can iron it on. Because it has that adhesive, the edges don't fray, so you can cut it out, make creative little shapes to add on, or you can find your perfect color. This is the black. You can cut out just the small amount, iron it right on, you're good to go.
So you're ironing it on top?
On top.
Because I was trying to do it sort of the patch from the inside.
And that's what I'm going to show you next.
Okay.
So on top, you can get creative, go decorative. You could even do, let's say if you had a little tear down here, there's even iron-on sequin trim. So you could run a band of sequins down there. Think about how you can make it look creative and make it look intentional,
Very nice.
If you want to do it so it's invisible, you have your hole here. You're going to look for something called fusible webbing. So this is a glue. It's a dry glue. It looks like a fabric. You cut out your fabric. I'm doing a contrast here just so we can see it on TV, but you would use the exact same color so it doesn't show through. You cut the same size, and you actually only want it about 1 inch wider and longer than the tear.
We'll just show them how that looks.
You're much better. Oh, and then matches your nails. Look at that.
All planned.
We did that on purpose.
All planned.
So then you layer. So my cut is right here. And then you layer on your fusible webbing. Then you layer your fabric over top. You'd use the same kind. Put a pressing cloth on here and your iron.
Oh, that's important.
Give it lots of heat, lots of steam, and you know, press and hold it for like 15 seconds. And then it will stick on. I mean, that wasn't really 15 seconds.
That was super fast, but it's already starting to get sticky.
Yeah, it's already kind of stuck on there a little bit. And then on the other side, well, when you do it properly, you won't see anything. And then you could take out, grab a little pair of scissors and get rid of all those little extra hairs. If you have a dark denim like this where the white shows, you know, you can do a little bit of marker.
Now, before we go to break, if it's a material like a legging, can you do it?
That's different. So there are stretchable patches as well, so look for that.
Okay, good stuff.